Survivor, and on Friday Unai Emery became a casualty of managerial sacking season that's continued today with the departure of Quique Sanchez Flores.
Interesting, Aubameyang on the right hand side, Ozil on the left. Wondered if Ozil would be in the number 10 position behind the front two, but it is more in that middle ground where he will make runs into the box.
It's fallen here for Lacazette. And Willock gets his shot away. Lacazette! Well, he didn't really get a clean enough connection with it to deliver convincingly.
Well, it was runs by Willock that I was just talking about, going beyond Lacazette, who quickly supports. Can't really believe the Frenchman hasn't converted here. Normally so reliable. It's good support of the long ball up to Willock.
Kolasinac, who's quite a unit. Cantwell left-grounded. Here's Aubameyang. Ozil couldn't bring it down. It's come all the way through to Matteo Guendouzi. Ozil. Xhaka. Wide by Lacazette. Crossed by Kolasinac, and Zimmerman took that decision out of Tim Krul's hands.
Yeah, positive start by Arsenal this.
Chambers. Tried to hold up the Arsenal onslaught, but it's Aubameyang here who tries to cut it back. Chambers got his shot away.
Yeah, it's all a bit too quick and powerful for Norwich. Just swarm forward, struggling to contain the visitors here. Plenty in support in the box.
Waits on the Ozil corner. Mustafi got up there and it's off the line by Hernandez.
Mustafi's normally a threat from those kind of situations, but with the goal line technology, there's never any controversy these days, and Hernandez doing his job.
Xhaka looking to pick out another ball to Callum Chambers and succeeds. Cleared by Zimmerman.
Yeah, there's more of a fluidity to Arsenal in possession than there has been of late.
Well, Hernandez again is the furthest Norwich player forward. Support slow arriving, but is in there now. Pull back to McLean! Straight at Leno. Ozil with the corner. And a free header from Chambers.
All sorts of space. No contact whatsoever. That's a zonal marking system, but that system failing them there.
Here's Mustafi. Chambers. Willock. Hernandez coming back to win the tackle, and he finds Kenny McLean. It's the one option ahead of him, which is Pukki. Pukki up against Luiz, and the shot deflects, and Timo Pukki is back on the goal trail. Well, with two Arsenal defenders there, you might not necessarily have expected him to score, but Timo Pukki does, and ends his longest run at Norwich, 8 games without a goal, by getting on the score sheet, and that's the worst possible start for Freddie.
For the lone striker, this was a great example of movement, of finding some space for yourself. Just he goes out to come back inside David Luiz. After that, it's all about engineering some space for a shot. And yeah, he gets a bit of good fortune off Mustafi, who half turns away. And when you do that, there's always a better chance that the ball will deflect off you. Stay strong, don't turn your back. I said earlier, he's got an eye, he's got a nose for a goal, Pukki. Yes, there's a big deflection, but that initial movement, you could say he earned the chance.
Curl one in, and Chambers got underneath with a appeal of handball is given. Paul Tierney's pointed to the spot. It is going to be checked.
Certainly an arm up there, wasn't there? Zimmerman's left hand appears to make contact with the ball. Paul Tierney, the ref, sees it. Doesn't need VAR for this.
And it has been ratified, and the penalty's given.
Strange one from Zimmerman. To attack the ball in that fashion. Does he feel he was shoved?
Win a few mind games with the Arsenal penalty taker. Has Aubameyang been at all disturbed by that, or has he kept his focus? Now Aubameyang keeps them waiting. Oh, Crawler saved it! His third penalty save of the season! Incredible!
Well, in these situations, isn't he? A little bit of gamesmanship maybe worked, especially when Aubameyang's coming up to take it. A point to the arm as to where he thinks Aubameyang's going to put it, and he was right. But he's certainly not stuck it in the corner, has he, the striker?
Well, they're checking here for encroachment, so the penalty save may yet be rendered academic. Paul Tierney waiting for Michael Oliver's decision.
I mean, that always happens, but of course with VAR now, you'd expect them to call it back.
Decision's been made, and it's going to be retaken! The Norwich players are fuming. I think there was encroachment from both sides.
Well, players now have got to understand from penalties, they cannot afford to the box, because it's going to get pulled back. There's 4 yellow shirts there, as well as the...
Plenty of movement again from the Norwich goalkeeper to try and unsettle the Arsenal penalty taker.
He's whipping the crowd up.
Second chance for Aubameyang. And the Arsenal captain scores this time. At the second time of asking, they are level.
Well, it's a much better penalty, no doubt about it. Full marks to Aubameyang for keeping his cool with all the theatrics that Tim Krul was up to. I don't know what he isn't happy about. He went up. That is a top-class penalty under the circumstances. A little glance at the keeper from Aubameyang. A little shushing gesture. And this was Zimmerman. A little tussle with David Luiz, but nothing to make him put his left hand up like that.
Just confirmation that before the first penalty was taken, Tim Krul picked. This is Guendouzi. Links up with Lacazette, and Aaron's got... Before Ozil's kick was taken, the referee had blown.
Not in the quadrant?
Yeah, I think that's maybe the thing that he was concerned about. Here's Willock. Ozil towards Chambers. It came back off Godfrey. Yes, Michael Oliver clear in his communication to Paul Tierney that there was a material impact on the outcome from that man Max Aarons, which is why the penalty was retaken. Two tempers just fraying here. Cantwell on Guendouzi. 1 or 2 other players have got involved. Aubameyang, notably, in the referee's ear.
Yeah, it looked a bit of a messy challenge, catching Guendouzi on the heel. Just coming round the side. So many times you do see a yellow card for that kind of challenge.
Here's Lacazette. Guendouzi hurt by McLean.
No, it's just a bit wild and a bit dangerous, that one, by McLean. It's always the same, a loose touch and you're trying to retrieve it, and could have been a lot worse on... Well, he's still on the deck, Guendouzi, but hopefully he'll be okay. Surprisingly unhappy with it.
Takes him to the brink of a suspension. 1 more before. Norwich looking to end the half on a high. It's Hernandez. Cantwell! Norwich hitting Arsenal where it hurts, right on the brink of half-time.
It's come out of nothing for Norwich. And I mentioned Hernandez on that left side and how he might get a bit of joy where Chambers is supposed to be. Chambers gets caught out of position. And Hernandez unselfishly picks out his man who got a good goal at Everton, didn't he, Todd Cantwell? And this is an even better finish. from the youngster. Really cool. And what a time to get it just before half-time.
He's at... Gendouzi's worked that one through. Aubameyang with a layoff. And no immediate upturn for Arsenal here, who find it...